just get on there. And see where we're at here. At your service, my lady. Which reminds me, that's one of the quests for tonight. We're going to go and see Lady Stephanie. That's one of the ones I eagerly want to get finished. Hey, Big Duck. Good evening to you too. Oh, and also Honeypot Windows, Smashing, Kazidup, Gremma 2, Pedro Polydor. And I apologise if I've missed anyone off who's said hi. Right, okay. Where is this? Ah, hang on. What time is it first? Oh, it's pretty early in the morning. I think I'd just finished going to the bath and stuff, had I? I'd had a night in the inn. Got my fancy duds on, look. Rather fancy gear now. Nice looking bow. Speaking of bows, if you want to have a look at this. I make a noise bringing them over. Do they show up alright on there? Let's get the big camera on. Just a minute. Let's get that one on. There, how do they look? That side. Couple of arrows I've been making. I've got a dozen of these now that I've made up for I bought myself a American wooden flat bow to have a play around with. And when I say play around with, I'm an experienced archer for those of you who don't know. I'm not just buying it to go down the street shooting cats and stuff with. Yeah, so I fancied to go with something a bit more traditional. Figured I'd play with some of these. They're aluminium arrows, but they're safe to be shot out of it. Fletched up with feathers. I've got another 9 that I've done and 3 more to go, I think. So I might do a video on that at some point when I get round to it. Might be some fun times to have there. Anyway, back to this. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Let's get into this. I've also spent some money today. I bought No Man's Sky. I fell for the hype and the fact that it was on sale for half price, and I bought it. I know I shouldn't fall for these silly things, but it looks pretty good now, so I'm looking forward to having a play with that. Right, okay, got all my stuff on. Let's have a look at the quest log. Sorry you had to get a lunch. No problem, Smashing. I understand food comes first. That's why I was late to the stream myself. I was eating. Have I seen the archer Lars Anderson? I've heard of him. Oh, yes. He's the one who made a video debunking all these so-called archery truths about shooting off the wrong hand and how you had to carry them in the quiver and all the rest and all the rest. Is that... Am I thinking of the right guy? I think that's the same guy that I'm thinking of. Right then. Get on the horse. In fact, horse, tack. Oh, the bridle and stuff. It's not too badly damaged. You can get these repaired at cobblers, apparently. And I think the saddlebags determine how much load your horse can take. But I need a new horse as well. Trade this in for a faster model. Yeah, I've seen that archery video. The thing is, a lot of what's said in that video is actually a load of rubbish, and it's made for the hype of the video. Now, he's a good archer, he's a very skilled archer, I'm not denying that, but there is a lot of stuff that's made up for that. It's a bit like political spin doctors. You know, you can pick and choose the statistics to prove your point. And yeah, no, he's a great archer, but that video is a lot of bullshit. Hey Zaries, nice to see you. And Gremma too, you prefer that American gymnast archer. Is that lady who shoots bows with her feet while standing on her head? That one. What do I have to do? I know I need to go and see up here. Definitely going back to see Lady Stephanie today. And we need to go and see Teresa. And I need to go and sort out a load of jobs over at the other side of the map. Miracles while you wait, that can wait. Friend in need, that can wait. Playing with the devil, I think that can wait. There's another quest up here. I've got to find that damn horse, Pie. Not Aquarius. Damn, I should have read that. Never mind. A bird in the hand. It's not that. So where the hell is it? I've got to go and talk to this custodian, but it's not a side quest. Hey, Helgast. Nice to see you there. That's not it. Where's this gone? Is it under activities? Queen of Sheba's Sword. I've got a few quests related to that one now. Rob the Rich. No, it's not down here. It's not a woman scorned. Not do me a... Where the hell? Green-eyed monster. Is that it? No, it's not, actually. Huh. I'm sure, unless I've failed it for sleeping in the inn. In God's hand. Oh, no, it is here. Try to get supplies from the custodian and find... Right, I'm going to take off playing with the devil and put on that one. Right. Good, I can see where I'm going now. So, A is help with healing the sick. Try to get supplies from the custodian. Thank you, we are there. Oh, hang on, now we're on. Let me just go and see if that YouTube video is ready, folks. Thanks for reminding me. Let's have a look. Nearly. Just need to pop a couple of things in. The only reason I want to get it released now is that it might direct a few people to the stream tonight, so we'll just get this done. Let's find the last video on that one. Take that out. Where's my viewers' comments playlist? There it is. And add one of those. There we go. And shortly, that will be ready for release. We'll give it another 10 minutes. So I think it's fine having two accounts for World of Tanks, one for NA and one for EU. I think it's unnecessary, but not on the part of the players, on behalf of Wargaming. I think it'd be better if you had one account that you could log in on all the servers, all the regions, like they have on console. And that's region free. Wouldn't that be nice? So if you suddenly found some friends in America, you could go and play with them without having to start all over again, or vice versa. But, yeah, it's not a problem. I have two accounts on there, although I don't play the North American one very much anymore, due to time constraints, really. And lack of will to play World of Tanks at the moment. Enjoying too many other games, an awful lot more. Excuse me. Right then. I need to find this custodian, but I'm not going to jail for him this time. That's not him, is it? Sebastian von Berg. He sounds important. Oi! Oi! Don't you shut that door in my face. This looks like a wonderful place to go stealing. I'm guessing that the custodian's in there and he's not up yet. Curses. Well, I may as well go and weed that fella's garden while I'm waiting. Hey, I'm apologising, I'm going to get this name wrong. Zoso95? That looks the closest I can get to it, I think. So, Zosu95. Give us a clue. Hello, custodian scribe. Oh, they're all in there. Nettles. This wasn't that guy's garden, was it? I'm just weeding somebody else's garden for free here. It's fine. I got it close enough, did I? Cool, thanks. You called me Z last time. I'll go with that. Pull up the weeds. This isn't the right place because there would be flowers to loot because I was told not to pick up the flowers. So let's have a look at the scribe's garden. Could be in there. J. In God's hands. Weeds, that's it. Oh, it's just down there. Weed the patch in Brother Nicodemus's garden. So, I think I see it. Yeah, it would be nice if you could log into any server, or your progress was transferred on the servers. There was a thing... Oh, hang on. Eyebright. These are the flowers. I can pick the dandelions. He did say dandelions, didn't he? Just let me read that quest. Weed the patch. It doesn't actually say. So we're going to assume dandelions are a weed. And nettles, not the eyebright. There's a sneaky dandelion waiting in there. Henry of Skalitz, knight, adventurer, lover, and apparently gardener as well. Who'd have thought it? Thistle. It's classed as a weed where I come from. Is that thistle? That big pink one just there. It looks like one. Yeah. You have to be so careful. That pixel perfect. Go ask him again? Nah, I don't do that. That's a sign of incompetence. You go, excuse me, governor, which ones were the weeds? What sort of credible gardener would turn up and ask his boss, or ask his employer, or his customer that? Get the nettle. I'm guessing all this eyebright. God, there's dandelions as well. How much do I have to weed this entire patch? Or do we just have to do so much? Let's get some nettles out anyway. Nettles and thistles. I'm pretty certain it was nettles and thistles and dandelions. Everything else looks like it's meant to be here. Anyway, I'm only making myself useful until I can go and, excuse me, talk to that custodian. Whoa, hang on. That cleaned a massive, great big patch. Did I pick the wrong thing up? I hope not. I mean, he could potentially be growing thistles. You wouldn't in this country. Mint. It's definitely not. That's not a weed. So it's a mint patch and it's an eyebright patch. Okay, we're good. We're going to do this right. What was that? That's definitely a nettle. That looks like a dandelion in there. The trouble is, because now I've got my skill up, if I harvest a weed, it takes all the same weeds from a massive area around. I could accidentally clear his mint patch in one go. And I think I'd be in a bit of trouble. Getting chased out of the monastery with a guy thrashing me with a bunch of nettles and thistles. It might be the best that could happen to me. This part of his garden? I don't know. I'm going to stick to this patch. Thistles. And there. So it's probably not what you guys tuned in for tonight. Coming to watch Kingdom Come Deliverance. Going and adventuring and questing and thrashing bandits and seducing bucks and bar wenches in the taverns and getting drunk with the priest and going on huge rampaging drunken brawls. Instead, you're seeing me picking flowers in a priest's garden. At least there are no flamethrowers in this game. I know, the chaos I could cause with one of them. Can you imagine storming into the bathhouse and all the nobles are in the tubs? This isn't his garden. No, I'm not weeding that bit. I'll weed this bit. Come on. Comfrey. Comfrey is not a weed. Thistle is. I would like it to say, you've got it done. I'd like it to go bong, quest done. But it's not doing it. Give us a clue. Otherwise, am I going to be hunting every last flipping weed out of these patches? Right, that's all comfrey. If I missed anything, that's mint. These little yellow ones look like buttercups, but I can't pick them. Is there a rogue nettle in here? What's that? Big piece of grass sticking up. I can't pick that. Okay. I think we've done that bit. Flamethrowers are actually quite useful for weeding patches of garden. They do tend to be a little bit indiscriminative, to be fair. Oh, come on. There can't be anything else left. Should I just go back and say I've done it? Because I can't see anything else down here. Oh, hang on. What's that? In there. No. Well, I might have weeded his garden for him. I've also trampled everything after death. Another sign of a quality gardener. Right, there's note there. What the hell is that? Is that a little mushroom or just a odd-looking cobble? Weird. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's eyebright. Right, anything down the side of that wall? That is it. Surely it's not... Surely he doesn't want me to do that bit up there too. By now you should have your pocket so full of weeds and flowers you could feed a cow for weeks. Don't know that cows would appreciate being fed nettles and thistles. Apples? Can I pick rotten apples up? No. Well, maybe this counts. It's under his apple tree, so come on, I'll do this as well. I don't remember him mentioning an apple tree, but we'll get the place looking nice and smart for him. Come on. I hate this. Having to get the cursor in the perfect position. More dandelions. Holy crap. Well, come on. I suppose it's his washing patch, isn't it? So. Come on. I don't think that wormwood is a weed. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this bit anyway, but oh, hang on, I might be doing this bit. Nettles and thistles. Oh, thought I'd done it there. Reach a new level in herbalism. Well, I suppose it's of benefit, levelling me up. There's another rogue dandelion. I mean, this looks bloody marvellous. He better not complain. If he complains, I've missed something when I go back. I might just chop him into little pieces and put him in a potion pot. Right. And what's that? We'll leave the wormwood. That's got to be it. And still nothing has gone bing bong. Well, we're going to assume that's it. As it turns out, I'm actually in the wrong place. So this looks like someone's herb garden. That's got to be it. Okay, let's go and hand it in. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Curses. You'll get back and the priest will say, when I said get me some weed, I didn't mean that. Don't say that, because that could be exactly what happens as I drop this off. I did what you wanted.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Yeah. Not a leaf wasted.
Not a leaf wasted.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes. Farewell.
Okay. Did he just snort something there? Was that it then? He's actually got... No, is he? He is actually going to go and check. This is my opportunity to steal everything. Oh, maybe not bother. There is a guard stood right outside. What's that say? Read. Bavarium de Signis Cassi... Oh, bloody hell. Am I supposed to actually read this? Yeah, that doesn't count as getting my skill up, does it? Anyway, has he just run off to his garden? Let's go and see what's going on. Rob him blind. Very tempting, but I'll wait and see what happens, actually. Who's that guy? Zamola. Do I need to talk to him about something?
I'm looking for whoever's in charge here.
The construction's led by Master Builder Corell. You'll recognize him easily enough. He's the only one who doesn't look like a labourer. But if you want to talk to the overseer, then he's probably in his study at the top of the stairs in the gatehouse.
Go back to Nicodemus. Okay, this guy's been and seen his weeds. Is he crying? Is he crying? He's having a very careful look. Okay. How's this going to go?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You're a fine fellow. Truly, I couldn't have done a better job myself.
Hmm.
You're a herbalist at heart. Here's the reward. You earned it. Good luck, then.
Okay, well, that earned me some money.
Hey, watch it!
I do like the way that the game it wasn't just like one of those quests where you go and talk to the guy, go and do a thing, and run back and just hand the quest in and get the reward. He actually wandered off and checked the work over. I like those sort of details in games. It sort of adds... Right? Does he need help
Need any
here?
more help?
Knowledge of herbal remedies always comes in handy.
okay.
Listen up. We have some new brothers who are meant to help me with the wounded, but not all of them know their medicinal herbs as well as I'd hope. They'll have to be taught.
I'm not much of a teacher.
I should imagine not. But you won't be doing any teaching, just helping me put together our new herbarium. I shall need all of the herbs mentioned in the old one.
Oh, man.
That sounds easy. I'll be right back.
Don't be so sure. Some of the herbs are shy little things, prone to hiding from sight. When you've collected one of each, come back for your reward. One more thing. Bring me some old book or other. We'll scrape off the old ink to make a palimpsest, and use the blank pages for the herbarium.
An old book. Very well.
Any old book? What can he train me in? Let's go and find out. I'm suspecting it's herbalism. Oh, it's alchemy.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I've got all those herbs. Look, cool. I thought I was going to have to read through the thing. I need to find an old book now, and I can hand that in.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Yeah, go on then. I am going to haggle this
Isn't
down.
that quite a lot?
Oh, hi Predator. How's my day? It's not been bad. It's been pretty busy. Your Wi-Fi's really bad because you're in a hotel in the middle of Worcester. Oh, Worcester's a nice place. What are you doing down in Worcester then? Work trip or something?
Well now, a little more and...
Yes, just a little more.
Agreed. Now listen
That
up.
was well worth that. Hey, little Mark. How are you doing? And once again, folks, thanks for reminding me to go and check on that YouTube video. It's a good job I've got you guys here to constantly remind me as thoroughly as you are doing. Let me just see if that is ready. It is. Let me just release this. And then we are back into Kingdom Come Deliverance. Public and save. There we go. That should be done. Cool. And yes, that'll do. Actually, I'm just going to drop a link into my Twitch channel in there, so people can find me. Where's it gone? Where's my video gone? You're picking up a machine tomorrow in Manchester, Predator. Oh, well, that explains that. Hi, folks. And right, drop that in there. And make sure I can spell Twitch right. I can't. There we go. That should be it. Brilliant. Right, thanks for bearing with me through that. And we're back. What the hell's that behind my... Oh, it's a little message on the screen. I thought it was something on the camera on the green screen behind us. Right, back we go. So that bit's done. Where am I going to get an old book from quickly? I have some books on here, but I haven't read them. Hercules and his diet. A skill book on strength. Okay, how good mead is brewed. How to brew exquisite mead in the home from readily available ingredients. That'll do. I don't think I'm going to be brewing any mead. I think I've got everything you wanted.
I've got those herbs you wanted.
Let me see if you have everything. Are you trying to waste my time? Come
Oh.
back when you have all the herbs.
Okay. So the ones that flashed up on screen were just the ones I have then, and not the ones that I also need. That explains that. Right, okay, so that was that bit done. I'm overloaded on sodding herbs again. Right, put it all on the horse. 221 dandelions. Where the hell did all that come from? There was a hell of a weight in dandelions there. 334 nettles. What the hell? My horse can't carry all that. Surprise, surprise. Right, I'm no longer encumbered though, so that's that. So when does Burt Reynolds and the chap with the banjo put in an appearance? Oh, I see. Deliverance. Classic film, that. Classic soundtrack, anyway. Was I in the right place here? Urban?
Damn!
Who the hell? A named guard?
God be with you, good sir.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian.
See.
Baron von Berg.
334 nettles would make an epic soup, you're right.
You don't seem to think very much of him.
But of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
Oh. Is he indeed?
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
You look bored.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a holy place, filled with knowledge.
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
We could steal a tooth of St. Procopius, whatever he's called. You like the Star Wars poster on the wall? It's been there a long time as that. It's a good one, though. Yeah.
Well,
actually.
they say there's not much left of poor Procopius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know. But I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
That's what she said.
Maybe I could help you.
How?
What am I getting
You're
involved
not
in here?
planning some mischief, are you?
I'm so tempted to go with, you know what? Bugger off. But
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You do that
yeah,
for me?
yeah, you can come into the cave and you can touch it for luck.
Then I'd be very grateful to you.
Okay.
Take care now.
So, I'm guessing we're not doing that right now, are we?